A healthy snake plant leaf is firm, almost rigid. If yours is pressing like shown in the screen, collapsing under your finger, or feeling hollow rather than solid, that is not just a watering problem. And if the first thing you did was stop watering, you may have already delayed the fix that actually matters. Mushy snake plant leaves have 5 distinct causes. One of them, almost nobody thinks to check it, has nothing to do with how often you water. It is about where your pot is sitting right now, and that single cause explains why so many snake plant owners reduce their watering and watch the mushiness spread anyway. In the next few minutes I will walk you through every cause of snake plant mushiness, what each one looks like, how to locate exactly where the damage stops, and the specific fix for each. Let us start with the one diagnostic step that tells you how serious this is. Before I get into each cause, almost nobody thinks to look at the temperature of the soil in the root zone itself, not just the air around the plant, and that alone explains why so many snake plant owners fix the wrong thing first. Thousands of snake plant owners have used these exact diagnostic steps to figure out what is actually wrong, not just guess. If you want the full snake plant diagnosis series, I have covered 3 snake plant problems so far and more are coming. Subscribe so they show up for you when you need them. It just takes one tap and it is free. Cause 1, and the most common starting point, is root rot from chronic overwatering. In a snake plant, this shows up as mushiness that begins at the base of the leaf, right at or just above soil level, and works upward. The leaf will often be slightly yellow or translucent at the mushy section. The base of the leaf, where it meets the soil, may feel completely hollow when pressed. When you remove the plant from the pot, the evidence is clear: healthy snake plant roots are pale, firm, and numerous. Rotting roots are brown or black, slimy, and may pull apart. The soil often smells faintly sour. Here is the rescue sequence for root rot mushiness. Remove the plant from the pot and shake off all old soil. Cut every brown, black, or slimy root back to firm pale tissue using clean sterilized scissors. Then repot into fresh dry succulent or cactus mix with 30% perlite. Do not water for 72 hours. Going forward, the fix is not just reducing water, it is the chopstick test before every single watering. Push a wooden chopstick all the way to the bottom of the pot. Leave it for 60 seconds. If it comes out with any moisture at all, wait. If it comes out completely dry, water thoroughly until drainage flows from the holes, then leave it alone until the next test. For most snake plants indoors, this means watering every 3 to 5 weeks in winter, and every 2 to 3 weeks in summer. Now here is the cause most people never check, and the one I teased at the start. The temperature of the soil in the root zone. Snake plant roots function optimally above 15 degrees Celsius. Below 10 degrees, drainage slows to near zero and cellular processes in the root zone essentially stall. The pot can be sitting in perfectly good soil with a correct watering schedule, and if that pot is on a cold stone floor, cold tiled floor, or directly on a cold windowsill in winter, the root zone temperature can drop below 10 degrees overnight. The fix is simple but not obvious: lift the pot off any cold surface. A piece of wood, a cork mat, a small stand, a folded towel, anything that insulates the root zone from the cold floor beneath. In winter especially, move the plant away from cold windowsills to a position where the pot itself is in a warm stable zone. Cause 3 is cold air damage, distinct from root zone temperature because it shows up in a very specific location. When a snake plant is exposed to cold drafts, frost from a window, or air from an open door in winter, the damage appears at the leaf tips first, because the tips are the most exposed and the furthest from the root system's heat. The mushiness is at the tip only, and below it, the leaf is completely firm. That tip-only location is the diagnostic tell. The fix: move the plant at least 60 centimeters from any window that gets cold overnight, and away from external doors. Snake plants want temperatures above 15 degrees Celsius at all times. Cause 4 is fungal or bacterial infection, and it has the most distinctive location of all, mid-leaf, not at the tip or base. The affected area feels soft and slightly wet even when the soil is dry. Often there is a visible boundary, a slightly darker ring or yellow halo around the soft patch, and the tissue inside can look translucent or water-soaked under light. The fix has 3 steps. First, remove the affected leaf entirely at the base. Do not just cut off the soft section, because the infection may have already moved into the tissue below what is visible. Second, treat the remaining leaves and the soil surface with diluted neem oil or a copper-based fungicide, applied once a week for 3 to 4 weeks. Third, Improve the conditions that allowed the infection to establish, ensure the plant has airflow around it. Cause 5, and the one that causes unnecessary intervention, is natural leaf senescence. Snake plants produce new leaves from the center and cycle out their oldest outer leaves over time. A very old outermost leaf will gradually lose its firmness, starting at the base, as the plant withdraws resources from it. The key diagnostic here, the plant is otherwise healthy. What you do, remove the softening leaf cleanly at the base with clean scissors and do not intervene further. A new leaf from the center will replace it. This is how snake plants grow, not by healing old leaves, but by producing new ones. 3 habits prevent all 5 causes of snake plant mushiness. Habit 1, chopstick test before every watering. If any moisture at all, wait. Habit 2, lift the pot off cold floors and windowsills in winter. This single change prevents the most overlooked cause entirely and takes less than 30 seconds to implement right now. Habit 3, inspect leaves monthly. Run your fingertip down each leaf. Firm means healthy. Any yield, any softness, do the boundary test immediately and act on it before it spreads. And the positioning rule to hold on to: bright indirect light, stable warmth above 15 degrees Celsius, pot lifted off any cold surface, and no water until the chopstick confirms the soil is bone dry all the way down. A snake plant with those 4 conditions in place will almost never develop mushy leaves. These plants are genuinely low maintenance when the environment is right. The problem is almost always a condition they are sitting in, not something inherent to the plant itself. Now, press the soft area on your snake plant leaf right now if you have not already. Where does the mushiness start? Base, middle, or tip? Drop that below, even one word. I read every comment and I will reply. Like this video if it helped, share it with another snake plant owner, and subscribe for the full snake plant series. More are coming. See you in the next one.